Hi everybody, this is Andy from Skills for New Media, bringing the latest reviews, tutorials and creative experience online. And today I'm going to be teaching you some new Excel skills. So make sure you like the video, share the content and subscribe to our channel. Let's give this a go. Hi everybody, welcome back to Skills for You Media and welcome to video number 2 where we're going through VBA user forms and using the option buttons or radio buttons within user forms. So already we've done a very simple table where we're doing a people survey, seeing if they own a property. We've got name, age, what sex they are and if they own their property. And already we've designed this form and we've done the first field, which is the name. So let's go into Visual Basic. So again, we're going to go back to the Visual Basic VBA editor. And already we've got the name and we've got the field here. Now, the next box, if you remember, when we go back to the form, we've got age, which we're going to use as a text box. And the next two will be, we're going to be using the radio buttons within the VBA form. So same again, so let's not redo things over and over again. So this one's set up nicely, so what I'm going to do for here is I'm going to copy. So how did I do that? I selected the first box, the invisible box, holding down the control button and select the back box. I press Control and C together, which is copy, left click inside the user form and then press Control V together, which is paste. And we're just going to move that up a little bit and then we're going to shrink that. Okay, so the invisible box now, you can actually now just pull that out so it matches the other box there, it's like so. And same again, I've selected the name, label, Control C together to copy, press Control V and then you've got paste. Okay, so second caption, this is label number 2, the asset. And caption, I'm just going to put age. Very simple. Okay, so just to smarten these bits up, so you can see that name isn't totally in line with that first box, so I'm just going to bring that up, hopefully by 2. So at the moment it's 24 from the top. I'm going to put 22, which looks fine. And age probably actually needs to come down. So if I say 56. Okay, so the next bits we're going to be using the radio buttons. So first of all, I'm going to create a frame. So I'll hold the left button down. So I selected, I'll just do that one again so you can see what I did. So I went over towards the toolbox and selected frame. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to drag that out, just like that. Frame 1, and then we're just going to put one here. So as you can see, caption says frame 1. I'm just going to put the sex, okay, which will be male or female. So we need, I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger, just like so. Label, this is going to be male. Just do a Control and Control V and that will be female. So I go over to caption, change it to female. Very simple. Okay, so from here you could just put M or W. I'm just going to bring those down a little bit. So from the top it says 12. So let's see what it looks like. 16 kind of looks okay. So from here, just bring the male down a little bit. I go over towards our toolbox and you've got option button. So I select that, I'm holding the left button down and dragging that over towards here. In fact, I've just noticed you've got option button anyway, so I'm just going to get rid of the male. And I'm sure over on the left hand side here we'll have an option or in the caption. It's going to be, change that to male, drag, and just get rid of that because we won't need that. Go to option button again, and then drag that over towards our right. Just aligning. Option button 2 is going to be female. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to align that. So I've selected both boxes and align bottoms. So that looks kind of quite nice. What I could do is just drag in a little bit better there, selecting the assets like so. I'm sure you guys can probably tidy up this a little bit better than what I'm doing here. Okay, so it just takes a little bit of formatting. Okay, so then we've got to do pretty much exactly the same thing with the final field. Just going to bring that up slightly. Brilliant. Okay, so the next question is, do they own their own house? So, same thing again. We select the frame. I'm just going to drag that down to the bottom here, like so. As you can see at the moment, it says the caption says frame 2. So I'm going to go to the caption box and change it to, do you own your own property? And this will be a simple yes and no. So what I'm going to do in this box here, I'm just going to hopefully be able to do this. I'm just going to copy that and paste that. And now just change those captions to yes, and no. So going to captions, no. So when we're completing this, of course you could have, you put text boxes to say, using these text boxes, yes and no. But the thing is, what we're trying to do is, when you get human intervention of people entering data, sometimes they either don't spell something correctly, or it's not all in the same caps or the same letter or the same spelling. So what we're trying to do is eliminate that. Okay, so I think we're done there. Just going to make sure that the size of the font is all the same there, because that looks a little bit small to me. So if we can make that a little bit bigger. There we go. So I'm just increasing the height. That looks fine. So you can actually see when you go to the bottom of your, over here, you can see the actual height of your asset. 24. Just going to make that 24. Height 24. Perfect. Okay, so I think we've actually designed the form. So the next stage is going to be the coding to input that data into our spreadsheet that we have created over here, which will, will show the form. So the form now shows, which looks lovely. So the next part will be the coding behind entering the data into this data set over here. Because you imagine you wouldn't want to go, if you've got like hundreds, 1,000 records here, you don't want to be scrolling down. You just want it simple. Click on a button, show the form, and then the data just automatically goes into here on the last row. So let's go start that on our next video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and you've learned something new. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the content, and I'll see you again in the next video. See you later.